Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. It is Gator Hater Week. Tennessee's got some business to take care of tomorrow night in the Swamp, but they're also taking care of a little business off the field. Four-star defensive lineman Kaden Fe has committed to Tennessee over Georgia Tech, Texas A&M, and Auburn. He held over 30 offers, including Miami, Alabama, Texas, USC, Texas A&M, Auburn, and others. He is a four-star defensive lineman in the class of 2027 out of Chattooga High School in Summerville, Georgia, originally out of the state of Alabama. Ranked just outside the on 300, comes in nationally at 315th in the industry rankings. And you got to look at the evaluation here, right? He's a class of 27 kid. He's got his full senior season of high school football in front of him next year. So he's got time to grow, got time to develop. But if there's anybody on this coaching staff I trust when it comes to player evaluations, that's Coach Rodney Garner. But now you got to hang on to him. But this one comes as really no surprise. Steve Wiltfong logged his expert prediction for Tennessee to land this commitment late last week. Some of us, you may want to call it a spoiler alert, but now you got to keep him in the boat, right? You talk about evaluations, you talk about growth, development all next year. You've also got to hang on to his commitment for a full year. You got to hold on to him through spring visits. You got to hold on through summer visits. You got to hold on through the entire next season. And the last I checked, he's even got a visit scheduled to Georgia coming up next weekend. Now we'll see if he holds on to that, but regardless, this is a good start. It is a good foundation to the class of 2027, adding a four-star defensive lineman. He becomes the fourth commitment in this class, joining four-star offensive lineman Princeton Uwafo. There's also three-star legacy Vol, JPP, son of former linebacker Robert Peace, also a three-star defensive back in Kamari Whitfield. He took his game day visit to all of the finalists. Again, he chose Tennessee over Georgia Tech, Texas A&M, and Auburn. He visited all of those schools for game day. He said those visits showed me a lot. It really comes down to relationships with the coaches, how they recruit me, and where I feel the most at home. Well, home is now on Rocky Top. He actually took a trip to Texas A&M back in early October. And at that time, man, a lot of the experts, a lot of the insiders really felt like Kaden Fe was trending towards the Aggies, but then he was back in town, came back to Knoxville for the New Mexico State game, and he likes Tennessee. What he likes about him, he says, I've been to Tennessee 4 or 5 times, Coach Garner, and a lot of the coaches recruit me hard. I love it there. They show a lot of interest, and each visit just gets better. So after that New Mexico State game, really felt like he was starting to trend back to the good guys. That's when Steve Wiltfong put in his expert prediction, and now Tennessee gets across the finish line. He says what Coach Heupel is doing at Tennessee is going to be special. What does Kaden Fe bring to the game? Again, a four-star defensive lineman. He's 6'5", 290 pounds, according to his on-3 profile. Key strengths and skills here, looking at a scouting report, his explosiveness. Says he possesses an explosive first step and the ability to get off the ball quickly, which is considered his biggest strength. We're going to take a look at some tape here in a minute and watch Coach A kind of go through it, and that's a big thing that stood out to him was that first step. Power and dominance. Demonstrates elite power and dominance at the point of attack, making it difficult for offensive linemen to handle him. Goes on to say that he utilizes an outstanding bag of moves to get to the quarterback, versatility and IQ. He shows that versatility to play across the defensive line and has a high football IQ and a relentless motor. As a sophomore in high school, he had 48 total tackles, 7 sacks, and 16 tackles for loss in just 7 games. Again, going through his junior season now, got a full senior season to go ahead and continue to develop. But four-star defensive lineman Kaden Fe is in the boat. He makes it official. We're going to get into what Coach Jay thought, watch some tape, but as always, I need you guys to do the YouTube stuff for me. Smash the thumbs up below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're not journalists. We don't pretend to be that. What we are is exactly what you guys are. It is for the fans, by the fans. If you like it, subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Had a fun live stream this morning. Brent Hubbs of VolQuest.com was in the house. We were talking Tennessee, Florida. We were talking about the past. We were talking about the streak. We were talking about keys to victory. It's always a good time when Brent Hubbs is in the house. If you missed that, go back and give it a watch. We'll also be live tomorrow, an hour before kickoff, and then immediately following the game as well. You can also help the channel. Hit the join button down below. It's only $1. Go grab merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin Vols. But let's go back and let's go take a listen to what Coach Jay said about Kaden Fe and his commitment to Tennessee. Sophomore tape, young guy. What do you like? What you see?
I mean, just right away, that very first step is aggressive, downhill, and fast. He's able to chase down really well. He's got really strong hands at the point of attack. Like all high school players, a little too high, right? A little too high out of the chute. So he needs to learn how to keep that pad level down. But that's normal. Right here, you see him just getting too high. I like how he didn't get caught up in his dip and rip there, but you see how quickly he can slide through a protection right there. That is, what's his exact size, Boogie? I didn't ever see it, but
6'5", 290 is what is on three.
I mean, so 6'5", 300 pounds basically, and his first step is lightning quick, like quicker than a lot of high school tailbacks first steps. And whenever you get a guy that size who can run like that, who is fast like that, is dangerous. And you see he's got those big powerful mitts. As soon as he gets those mitts on you, sorry, it's over, right? It's 100% over. I like how he kept his shoulders square to the ball at a 45-degree angle. Square, I mean, turned in. Never not squeezes the gap properly is something you can see early on his tape. So he's not going to get beat backside. He gets deep into the ball, but only if he can get to the back. He doesn't seem to overrun a lot of plays. Is this 55 seconds?
Yeah, this is the play you like a lot here,
So you guys are going to get a good kick out of this play right here. Look at the gap spacing from the offensive line. That's a death sentence against a big kid this fast. You need to close those gaps down unless you're completely running away from them. But let's watch him get in here, and you can kind of get his mentality. I mean, this might borderline be a flag in the SEC, but I like the violence. I like the little organized chaos. Look at it. Look, just slides inside and straight up body slams the kid. And even that first step, like, try to just give me that first step again. What's this first, right? Like he wanted to have a false step there. You could tell he's still young, but his brain thought about that false step. Like there's that jitter moment, and then he steps right and twist inside. That's great because you can always tell when players are young, but they're trying to do what they're coached to do. And that's what he's doing here. And the more he does it, the more he'll just take that side invert, inside twist step. And I mean, talk about a little bit of violence at the end. I mean, I'll take that. Yeah, Leon, it's definitely a flag. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But, sometimes you got to body slam to the other team to let them know.
All right, thank you guys for watching the video. As always, smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin Vols. That link is always in the description below. We got brand new Christmas ornaments. We got a great Christmas gift. You can go get a Talkin Vols coffee mug, and then you can go to our morning show sponsor, gradeagrounds.com. Use the promo code VAWLS, VAWLS. I tell you, if you try the blueberry coffee, blueberry blend, it tastes like a blueberry glazed donut in a coffee cup. You won't regret it. Go grab that coffee mug. Grab yourself some Grade A Grounds. That makes a great Christmas gift. We've also got Christmas ornaments, T-shirts, hats, hoodies, everything you want. Bonfire.com/store/Talkin Vols. You can also help support by hitting the join button or just smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.